In the NFL, they say it's a quarterback-driven league, but this weekend's matchups feature 3 QBs who've never been here before. They also feature Tom Brady, but he's perfect, he's boring, we got it. This got us thinking about how we'd rank the other 3 quarterbacks, Blake Bortles, Case Keenum, and Nick Foles. Robin, we know who's the best. Who is our number 2?
This was very difficult.
Yes.
I mean, luckily you don't have to worry about insulting Blake Bortles stands or something along those lines when you're putting together this list. At number 2, we have Case Keenum, and that's based off of the season he had this year. He definitely had the best season overall, of course, with the record the Vikings had. He completed nearly 70% of his passes, a great touchdown to interception ratio. I could argue against him saying we haven't seen enough of a sample to elevate him over some of these guys, but clearly, if we're basing it on this year, he was the second best QB in this group.
Oh, definitely. I think he has the highest upside out of these 3 guys in the lower out of the 3 not Tom Brady guys, we'll call them that. He started his career a little slow. We weren't totally expecting this, but I think his success makes Jeff Fisher probably look pretty bad because he was hampered behind that Jeff Fisher offense, and now getting to have this Viking system and this coaching staff, he's absolutely blossomed, and I think he's got that big playability, and he doesn't make those mistakes. Like you mentioned, only 7 interceptions. He's taking care of the ball at those critical times. This team is good enough around him to go far if he takes care of the ball.
So if we get to the next on this list, and the choice is Nick Foles or Blake Bortles, who comes in at number 3?
I thought about this like all night long. I went back and forth, and I went back and forth, and for me, Bortles has the higher upside. We've seen a smaller sample size from him. Foles being in the league for 6 seasons, Bortles being there for 4. This is his first season under Doug Marrone, who's completely changed this entire Jacksonville team and has put Bortles in a better position to succeed. When I looked at these guys' numbers, Bortles over 4 years, Foles over 6. Career completion percentage, Bortles 59, Foles 60. Touchdown percentage, Bortles 4, Foles 4.4. Yards per completion, Bortles 11.3. Foles 11.7. The numbers are almost identical. So I think the difference here is that Bortles has that higher ceiling. I feel like I keep saying that, but he can get things done with his legs. We've seen him make a play when he needs to. What I asked myself is which one of these guys would scare me the most if I was counting on them in a critical moment. They both scare me a lot, but I think I would rather have Bortles, who has that opportunity to make a bigger play where I don't know if I could see Foles doing that.
Of course, that means Foles comes in at number 4. He did have a season where he had 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Will probably live forever at the top of Chip Kelly's resume, yes. I would bet. This is difficult because Foles may very well be better than Bortles, but Bortles has been starting consistently now, and the Jaguars finally got there. So if there's a tie, I'm going to give it to Bortles the way we did here because Foles sort of was parachuting in to a great spot. The Eagles were already the best team in the league. The question wasn't whether he could elevate them, it was whether he could keep them at that same level because everybody was upset